Many are called, but in reality, only few that are chosen. The time of choice has come, and it has become auspicious for no other reason than the opportunity of clarion call to serve, both at party and national leadership levels, more so for the position of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. One may then ask, who does the cap fit as the All Progressives Congress APC decides? And now we present next level, the Umahi model. David Umahi, the Executive Governor of Ebonyi State, Southeast Nigeria. A man not born with a silver spoon, but raised from a humble family background. He is the chief architect of a new Ebonyi State that has become a global signature. From his graduate days to National Youth Service and working in various engineering companies, David Umahi topped his engineering career with innovative and creative ventures as he majored and rose high in civil works, especially road construction and building. Later, the engineer began to attain greater heights as a captain of industry, from where he resigned to pursue the course of human administration. In no time and at different levels in politics and party administrations, David Umahi's remarkable leadership qualities began to manifest, and the people became fully convinced to lay such responsibilities at his feet. However, in any of these, he saw the positions as a call for service to humanity. With the sterling qualities of humility, dedication and hard work exhibited by Engineer Umahi, the then Governor, His Excellency Chief Martin Ilichi CON, chose him as a running mate for his second tenure administration in 2011 and subsequently became the third civilian Deputy Governor of Ebonyi State. As God's divine purpose for Ebonyi people in Nigeria continued to unfold, Engineer David Umahi became the third civilian Governor of Ebonyi State on the 29th day of May 2015.
That's how we strive to preserve the fundamental objectives. If we all believe that this is a divine mandate, in this administration, everything I do must reflect my covenant with God to make Ebonyi State the #1 economy in the whole country.
And was re-elected in 2019.
The commencement of the second lap, which I promise you will be even more outstanding and historical than the previous 4 years.
Today, Governor Umahi's excellent performance in all political and extra-political assignments given to him both at the zonal and national level speak volumes of the man with sound moral and mental character. For instance, he has remained the chairman of Southeast Governors Forum since 2017 till date. An engineer by profession and a fellow of Nigeria Association of Technologists in Engineering. Since receiving the mandate of Ebonyi people to steer the ship of state, His Excellency David Umahi took a tall order of changing the narrative in Ebonyi State. Unarguably and verifiably, Ebonyi is neither an oil-producing state nor in the realm of an industrial state. The magic wand is, however, not far-fetched, as the governor with mean resources is supported by the willing public to re-engineer the development of the state.
An engineer governor. Of course, if you want to get anything good done, give it to an engineer. Sam, I am not running down your profession.
You poured this thing mix on this. Is it?
This is
you poured the mix.
This is coloring.
Yeah, the coloring.
Yes, it's paint. This is concrete and then it has been painted.
The legislature and the executive remain united and committed to improving the lives of the people.
This House of Assembly people, the best in the country, working with me. All the modest achievements have been achieved with them. Everything we are spending is appropriated by them. And so we look at it as a joint, project.
David Umahi, like the biblical David, he challenged every opposition and has prevailed.
But it's just my nature and upbringing, to respect others and respect, constituted authority. When God calls you, he said to Joshua, be courageous. So I'm being courageous to make sure that this job that God gave to me, I don't allow the devil to come in between it.
Come with us and experience an unparalleled transformation in Ebonyi State, the salt of the nation, by a visionary leader turned an agrarian economic state to a tourist delight and investment haven. Not in doubt that Engineer Umahi adopted President Muhammadu Buhari's policy of using infrastructural development to drive the economy. The governor conceptualized and carried out construction that has touched the lives of the people and guaranteed them the full rights of dividends of democracy, both at the urban and rural areas. Abakaliki, the capital of Ebonyi State, has now become Nigeria's pride, both in infrastructure and investment. With a four-way light tunnel named after President Muhammadu Buhari, the tunnel serves as one of the new faces of Ebonyi State, linking to major critical projects of the state government located at the central point of the metropolitan city. Governor Umahi, member, Council of Registered Engineers, Koren, conceptualized the construction of road with concrete pavement that stands the test of time. Ebonyi, hitherto with the poorest state of road infrastructure in Nigeria, now turned to a global village by Governor Umahi's administration through the construction of 1,500-kilometer state roads connecting the various communities and 500-kilometer federal roads connecting the major federal roads linking to the 4 neighboring states. Every local government area has at least 20-kilometer concrete road and 5-kilometer internal roads designed for each local government to be completed in 2022, making Ebonyi a state with the smoothest road network in the country.
The next question will be from Chukwusakuna. Please do it briefly. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Your Excellency. For those who know me, there are very few people who have done more road trips or who do more road trips than I do. Even I had to drive from Abuja to Ebonyi. And with all sense of responsibility, I want to say that Ebonyi has one of the best road networks in Nigeria. That said, Your Excellency, we also know that Ebonyi has one of the least allocations in Nigeria.
And not just roads, but a government that beats its chests for constructing a total of 14 twin flyovers, bridges, and has dualized many of the major roads in the state. As Nigerians hustle to embark on business journeys to Dubai and other foreign countries, a man challenged himself and his government to bring a microcosm of the Dubai Mall concept, which has the best facilities you can see anywhere in the world. It is a masterpiece of a mall with 5 floors from the basement to the paint house and 7 elevators, the biggest mall ever built by any government in Africa.
I'll tell you a little bit about Silverbird, why we're here. Silverbird is a 40-year-old company. It's a media and entertainment company. We plan to be in Ebonyi State. We want to be here. We want to bring our cinemas to the mall here, right next door. The best mall I have seen in West Africa. No doubt about it. Your Excellency, I don't know how you did it.
An aesthetic engineer, Umahi is the governor of the state with street lights that shine 12 hours daily, performing optimally at virtually all the streets of the metropolis and satellite towns, and at least 20 kilometers in each of the 13 local government areas. We cannot but admire a beautified metropolitan city with wonderful aesthetic values, intentionally a brace-up for investment and an expression of creativity. With greater commitment and sacrifice in utilizing available mean resources, Governor David Umahi conceptualized and constructed Africa's most beautiful and biggest University of Medical Sciences, located at satellite town of Uburu, Ebonyi State, with the purpose of making it a center of excellence for tertiary education and medical destination for the treatment of heart diseases, liver problems, cancer, eye problems, maternal and child health issues, a center of excellence for dialysis and kidney problems, with over 10,000 direct and indirect jobs that will be created. Yet on record is His Excellency Governor David Umahi's administration that built notable School of Nursing and Midwifery, constructed more general hospitals to give holistic attention to secondary and tertiary healthcare needs in the state. With this achievement in education, Ebonyi State is no longer in the list of educationally less privileged states in Nigeria, as a local government from the state was adjudged by the Nigeria Universities Commission (NUC) as having the highest number of students that gained admission to Nigerian universities among the 774 LGAs in the year 2017. His Excellency builds the biggest Lassa fever and virology center to contend with the scourge of Lassa fever diseases that used to ravage the state before he came on board, and also equipped the state VVF center to make it one of the best of such centers in Nigeria.
Request the government, request you and the government to be along with us in the effort to totally deal with these diseases.
While people perished for lack of vision, Governor Umahi, a fellow of the Nigeria Society of Engineers (FNSE), has shown that he is a man bestowed with God's wisdom in his affairs of governance by the establishment of an international market, having 5,000 modern shops strategically located along Trans-Sahara Highway linking to Cameroon. You may say, what a commercial gateway. Umahi built and relocated to a brand new government house with a governor's lodge, governor's office, presidential lodge, and the state executive council complex. Ebonyi State Governor David Umahi resists every attempt to disconnect from the federal government, all in a bid to as well draw federal presence in the state. As Umahi envisioned an Ebonyi State with one of the best international airports in the country, he sought and obtained President Buhari's approval. The project, sitting on a 5.3-kilometer land with 3.16-kilometer runway, is in progress.
I would like to commend His Excellency Governor David Umahi for his vision and commitment to the development of this state.
Governor David Umahi, you have demonstrated extraordinary capacity to manage, to develop, and transform your state from ordinary to extraordinary. If anybody looks around the Ebonyi State, he doesn't need to be given a new definition. He will find the meaning and definition of transformation, development, progression, and excellent performance.
The Christian Ecumenical Center in Abakaliki, the Ebonyi State capital, is a place of worship and corporate event center that hosts international conferences of about 20,000 sitting capacity. You cannot but appreciate Governor Umahi as a transformer of note. As a matter of fact, under the administration of Governor David Umahi, agriculture has its rightful place, as Ebonians are naturally farmers and well endowed. The One Man, One Hectare program under the state policy of mechanization and commercialization of agriculture has made the state to emerge as one of the 3 largest producers of rice in Nigeria under President Muhammadu Buhari's administration. Reactivated the state-owned fertilizer blending plant, which has helped the state to participate effectively in rice production, and sooner than later, Ebonyi State will celebrate a rice pyramid. In addition, through the waste-to-wealth agriculture policy of the state, Ebonyi State government established a 200 metric tons capacity per day pulverization plant that is second to none in the southeast.
The governor's idea that waste should be disposed properly. If you go around the urban city today, you will not see anywhere you have waste dump. That's because there's a meticulous agenda and program to remove every waste from the city. So this waste that is being removed from the city is actually very valuable good. In other words, we can convert the waste into wealth.
Governor Umahi, appreciative of the effect of crime to the society and youth's restiveness, raised the empowerment profile of the state through the introduction of different human empowerment programs. His administration established a vocational college to raise the capacities of technicians, craftsmen, and artisans to participate in different empowerment programs of the state, federal government, and other development partners.
I am based in Abuja, and this is my first trip south of Abuja in Nigeria. And I'm very glad that first trip has been to Ebonyi. We, USAID, partner with your country's people and institutions all over your country.
Youths and Women Empowerment, where 3,000 youths and women were empowered with 750 million naira. Tricycle Empowerment, where 400 tricycles were given to Ebonians both in Onitsha, Anambra State, and those within the state. Street to Scale Empowerment Program, where 520 Ebonians in Lagos were empowered with 130 million naira grant. Divine Mandate Pastors Empowerment, Wives of Security Personnel Empowerment, the Family Succor and Upliftment Program of Umahi's wife, Her Excellency Chief Mrs. Rachel Umahi. Over 40% affirmative action to the woman is in place in Ebonyi. Over 4,000 widows have received 100,000 naira grant each.
Women manage, execute good work with the little at their disposal. Women are valuable. Women are powerful. Your Excellency, sir, you have done well by empowering our women. I must commend your good work because you are a leader who makes sacrifice and take bold steps to make life better for your citizens.
Thank you. Ebonyi women, you are very beautiful. Can you put your hands together for Ebonyi women? Let me commend my wife. Let me commend you very highly for what you're doing. The most important aspect of your life is the heart of human kindness.
Sports and sporting facilities were as well given priority in Umahi's interventionist drive. Rehabilitation work were undertaken, thereby giving the sector a sense of belonging. No government takes security of lives and properties lightly. Consequently, Ebonyi State, under the leadership of Governor Umahi, has experienced level of tranquility aside few individuals that have constituted themselves as enemies of the people, committing different levels of crime. In all, With Governor Umahi's prompt response to the needs of the various security agencies and their cooperation, the government has been on top of its security challenges. A driving force to the success of Umahi's administration is the governor's inspection habit. Pays unscheduled visit day and night to project sites to ensure quality is maintained and observes the progress of work.
So when you now come to this bridge, you will see...
Through Governor Umahi's efforts, Ebonyi State had attained great strides as the most prudent state in the use of public resources in Nigeria, Budget Office 2021, Fiscal Performance Rating, Empowerment and Job Creation, the best state in capital budget implementation and investment, and best state in Nigeria in economic growth, Budget Office 2021, to mention but a few.
With infrastructural investments in Ebonyi, David Umahi is trying to turn Ebonyi into the Bayern of Ignorance. The phenomenal growth that has been achieved here is not possible unless you give this government your support.
You can't talk about Ohanezendi without mentioning the governor of Ebonyi State, Umahi, so dedicated, so committed, so intelligent to his cause.
Hard-working and unassuming, David Umahi has made Ebonyi to be the fastest growing economy in the southeast, brought about by his life-changing economic development programs. Ebonyi State is ready for business from both local and international investors.
The President has asked me to congratulate you, the people of Ebonyi, the salt of the nation, as well as the government of Ebonyi State, for being the first state of all of our national MSME clinics to have an MSME clinic be run. In other words, this is the second MSME clinic.
I came here last 2000, about 70 years ago. The place changed. From everywhere changed. Change, the cleanness, orderliness, truth. Yeah, the governor, I'm very happy that we are doing what we are sent here to do.
And that was, I had a chance to see what the people of your state are doing under your leadership to improve infrastructure. I had a chance to see what the people of your state are doing to improve their own lives by farming and selling what you told me later was some of the very best rice that you can find anywhere in the world.
Ebonyi State, Unu Chukwegu. Ekene Unu. Obi Dimma. At least you understood what I was saying. No, but seriously, thank you very much. It really is a pleasure. I believe that I am the very first British High Commissioner to visit Ebonyi State. And I'm delighted to do so today. But I'm also looking at business opportunities. And that is what I really want to discuss with His Excellency.
His Excellency Governor Umahi's laudable achievements, propelled by visionary and pragmatic approach to governance, has placed several awards in his hands from reputable organizations which include 2017 Zeke Prize Award for Exemplary Leadership, 2018 Best Performing Governor by Leadership Newspaper, and many others too numerous to mention.
One day, you're going to forgive me.
your authority to play the role presented to us as the president.
What's happened in Ebonyi State is what no man will take credit. It is all by God. It's all by God.
Beyond reasonable doubt, His Excellency David Umahi has displayed uncommon leadership character in all shades of life. Invariably, a personality that Nigerians can trust as a leader.
If you ever thought that the Ebonyi man is going to contest for presidency, is it by money? Is it by exposure? But we have God Almighty, the owner of the entire universe. He is our given power. We are fully ready for this next assignment of God.